set up this thing. Fuck. Oh my god. We're like it. Okay, so listen. You're not behind. Okay, I just saw a TikTok. Literally, can I post it here? I just saw a TikTok and she was like, girl, you're not behind. You actually had to go through things at like an earlier age, or you had to go through things a lot of your peers didn't go through. And I find it really interesting because I know that so many of us feel like, oh, we're behind, or, you know, if we're not at this party, or we're not at this place, and we're not in our careers and this stage, or we don't have this many friends, or we're not living in this luxury apartment in New York, whatever, then we think that we're behind because when we were young, we thought that by 18, I'm gonna move out, I'm gonna do this, and then we turn 20 and we're like, right. But let me just tell you something. First of all, I feel like everybody thought that at 18 they would move out, and then when you actually turn 18, you're like, okay, this doesn't actually mean shit. This doesn't mean anything. Like, I just graduated. This doesn't mean anything. But I want to say that your childhood dreams are still valid, but I think we have to understand the fact that it was a different time then, like when you were a child versus now, right? We're not living in the same time, in the same society. Society has progressed a lot, but there's also a lot happening right now. So if you're not where you want to be or where you thought you wanted to be, girl, maybe it's actually not your fault. You know, maybe it's actually not your fault, because if you look at the way things are set up right now in the whole system of the world, like, don't be shocked. This is not on you. Like, this is definitely not on you. And then, you know, some people might say, well, no, because I didn't do anything and I was just bedrotting. I was just, okay, you were depressed. You were depressed. Depresso espresso, girl. You were depressed. Okay, what's up with this? Are you gonna blame yourself for having anxiety and for being depressed? Like it was your choice? Like you were like, yes, on a random Monday or Tuesday, yeah, you know what? I think I want to suffer for a year. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because what's my age? 15. Woo! Right. Perfect timing. No, you didn't make that choice. But sometimes circumstances happen, events happen, maybe situations happened, and you experience that. But that's not your fault. But what I do want to say though, if you are actually trying your very best to heal, I mean, you're getting up every day, you're brushing your teeth, you're trying to wash your hair, trying to shower, trying to brush your hair. Did I say that twice? I don't know, I don't remember. Trying to eat meals that are healthy and colorful and balanced, but also, you know, indulging in that little sweet treat. Why? Because we only live once, okay? Don't get me started on the body talk and the summer bodies and all this stuff, because like I said in one of my videos, I was like, girl, your summer body is your body in the summer, okay? Just like you have a winter body, autumn body, same thing, okay? Thank you. So back to the topic. If you know, we're dealing with anxiety, panic attacks, social anxiety, depression, all of these kind of things, and you felt probably very, very alone in that, but when you went on the internet and you saw that a lot of people also were going through, you might have felt, oh wait, there's more people that go through this? Like, I had no idea. Yeah. So if you feel like you're missing out or you're behind, a lot of people feel that way too, because when they look at social media, and I say that specifically because that's where we see the most amount of people. In your daily life, you probably don't see that many people. I mean, yeah, sure, you see how your friends are living, or, you know, the people at your school or work, or, you know, family, but it's like, on social media, you get to have access to so many people's what I do in a day, what I eat in a day, how I do this at work, and you might feel like, how did this even happen? How did I get there? How? When is it my turn? Can I get there? You know, is it too late? It's not too late. It's not too late. But you know what is too late? It's too late to apologize. I'm just kidding. What is too late is you still keeping up this old image of yourself that you have grown tired of. That's what's too late. Now you're done with it. I think that maybe you have grown tired of this old identity, this old, you know, feelings of, I hate to say it, but you know, sometimes we grow tired of ourselves. Like sometimes we feel like, oh my God, I have been feeling so low, so sad, so numb, so nothing. And I'm tired of this. Like, it's getting boring. I need something new. I need something exciting, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't have the money, or I don't have this, or I don't have the chance, right? Because I think a lot of times we feel like we are so I'm just gonna speak from my own personal experience. We feel like we are so good or that we have so much potential, and if we had the same cards that some people were dealt, we would have handled them better, some might say. And I think that that can apply to so many things. But here's the thing. If we think that way, we're never going to be dealt those cards, because those cards were never meant for us. If they were, you would have had them. So what is in front of you is what is meant for you. But if it is not serving you, you need to let it go. You need to be the one to push the plate away. You need to be the one to be like, you know what? I see that this is in front of me, but this is not in alignment with me. I'm done. I'm done. And if you watch a lot of advice content, then you might, really try to be healing yourself or your mind, your nervous system, whatever. The thing is, applying the wisdom that we take in, applying the advice is probably the hardest part, because you've already acknowledged, okay, something gotta change, I gotta do this. But you have to be careful to not get into the spiral or to the hamster wheel of being like, okay, I have to change, but you never actually do anything to change, because it feels more comfortable to kind of, hate on yourself and be like, oh my God, why didn't I notice this? Why didn't I do this? Why am I still here? It's easier to feel stuck than to move forward, because moving forward means actually letting go, and actually letting go means embracing the new which you don't know, which is unknown. And when you don't know something, we want to protect ourselves, right? Our brain wants to keep us safe. So when the brain doesn't know what is next, but it knows what it intends for, and it wants that, but it's still not sure if it's gonna happen, then it's like, you know what? It's better we stay here. No, that's great now, but I think it's better if we stay here. But it's not. It's not. What's that thing that I always say? I think I realized that even though I was scared to leave, it would be worse for me to stay. So the advice that I'm giving is, even if you feel like you're scared to move forward in life, you're scared to try again, or you feel like you're behind, like I said, you're not behind. You can never be behind on something that was meant for you. You will never miss anything that's meant for you. Maybe it's gonna come around again. You never know. And maybe this time it's gonna come around better, because the person that you are is actually ready to receive it. It's actually ready to hold it. If you think about it, maybe in the past, if you would have received those blessings or manifestations or whatever, the prayers, maybe you wouldn't have held it in the way that you can hold it now, because you would have given them away, or you would have not even acknowledged them, or not even felt worthy. But now you know what you deserve, so embrace that. Okay, and move forward. That's all I have to say with this video. That's a little quick message. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and eat some ice cream. Goodbye.